Welcome back, familiar to Northside LDN. Today we've got Eze linked again to Arsenal, and this time Arsenal have got a payment plan. Oh, we've got a payment plan for Eze. What's the payment plan for Gyökeres? What's the pay? We haven't even paid off Gyökeres yet. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? A payment plan for Eze when we can't get Gyökeres over the line. We don't know what's going on with Gyökeres. We don't know if the deal's done, if it's collapsed. Certain reports say it's collapsed, but all of a sudden we're already on to the next one. I believe it when I see it. I believe it when I see it. Of course, Eze is a player that I would take at Arsenal, but we're struggling to put down the 10 million euros bonus for Gyökeres in a deal that really and truly Sporting could ask for a lot more money. There's not that many top strikers in world football. There's a handful of them. And very few that actually want to come to Arsenal. So we're not actually paying stupid amount to go and get Gyökeres through the door. But we're haggling over 10 million. I'm supposed to sit here and believe that we've got a 10 million pound plan to go and get Eze. I've honestly, I've run out of energy. I've run out of desejo para falar acerca desse club. But let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. Apparently, according to certain links that are out there, certain articles that are out there, Palace want £30 million initial fee, and then they want a second payment of 35 million. So basically, they want Eze's transfer fee to be paid off in 2 installments plus performance bonuses. Bro, we're struggling to pay off Gyökeres. I don't even see us have the money for Eze. I really don't. And this is the problem when people tell me that Kepa's cheap. When they tell me Norgard's cheap, it's all at the expense of getting these kind of players through the door. Eze's, Gyökeres's, players that actually push my club forward. This is the problem. And now we're at a standstill. We're struggling to get rid of certain players. I've not seen any news. I'm seeing articles now talking about how Fabio Vieira, all of a sudden, his price tag needs to be lowered, which I said nobody's going to pay the money that we're asking for Fabio Vieira. I said this, but again, Northside, I'm just negative. I just complain. All I want to do, I'm a fake fan. All I want to do is moan at the club. I can never give any praise. All right, well, I got it right again. We're not getting 20 million for Fabio Vieira. Carlos Cuesta's gone to Parma, and we're hoping and praying that they put the money down. I don't think they got the money, and if they do, I don't see them wanting to put the money down for Fabio Vieira based on what he's been absolutely atrocious. If you look at his stats, absolutely atrocious. A season ago, he had 0 goals, 0 assists. This is a player supposed to be in his prime, 25 million. So all of this adds up. When I'm pushing and saying, yo, sell players. Oh, yeah, but they're buying him. But I said, sell players. We get to a stumbling block. And now we're trying to break down the payments of these players because we don't have the cash. The reason we don't have the cash is because we don't know how to sell. As long as we don't know how to sell, this issue will always remain and always continue. This is the issue that we had when we had Ozil and we had Aubameyang and we had players like that, and we wanted to build and strengthen the team. We couldn't. Players on stupid wages, couldn't shift certain players, couldn't get money in for certain players. And in the end of it, we had to start with this new youth project. We've been here before. We've seen this before. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing special. And I'm tired of repeating myself over and over again. If we didn't go out and buy Moreno, this is the thing. People say to me, oh, yeah, but, we haven't got the Eze money, but, the Berta's doing everything that we can. The club's doing everything that they can. If we didn't buy Moreno, we didn't buy Calafiori, we would have the Eze money. We would have the Gyökeres money. Those are 2 players that walk into our team. What is Moreno and Calafiori going to do for us next season? You starting Moreno over Rice? You starting him over Zubimendi? You starting him over Gyökeres? You starting Calafiori over Lewis Skelly? This is what I mean. This is what I mean, and this is why I don't understand when this fan base like to applaud and like to get behind signings that do nothing to push us forward, as if every penny don't count. And you know what the funny thing is, yeah? There was a comment in my last live. Actually, I think it was 2 lives ago. Oh yeah, but we don't want to overpay for Gyökeres. But you man were happy to overpay for Moreno. You're happy to overpay for Calafiori. You was happy to overpay for Nketiah and Reece Nelson to get 100k each a week. You was happy to overpay for Kai Havertz 65 million pounds to Chelsea. You are happy to overpay for Madueke. You was happy to overpay for Trusty. All these players ain't worth the money. You was happy to pay what, 35 million for Fabio Vieira? Is that not overpaying? We can't even get 20 million back for him. And we paid about 35 for Fabio Vieira. So this is why I find hilarious with Arsenal fans. All of a sudden now, they want to be wary with the money. All of a sudden now, we don't want to overpay. We've overpaid for loads of players. We've overpaid for the majority of the players that Arteta has brought in. We have overpaid. They have not worked out. They have not lived up to their price tag. Ben White, cool. Timber, cool. Gabriel Saliba, they've been worth their money. Saka come through the academy is different. Martinelli, well, we didn't spend an arm and a leg. And if we had any sense about knowing how to sell the player, we can actually spin a profit. So it is what it is. Fair enough. But Havertz weren't worth it. Jesus weren't worth it. Zinchenko weren't worth it. Come on, man. Come on. This is ridiculous, bro. But it's okay. It's okay. For the players that we need, they don't want to overpay. For the players that comfortably sit on the bench, they're happy to overpay. They're happy to spend the money. Oh, it's a good price. It's this and that. It's just pathetic, bro. It's just pathetic. As a payment plan, we didn't need to be in this position. We didn't need to be in this position. But getting transfers wrong, it's almost like it catches up to you, and it's caught up to us. The Jesus wages and the transfer has caught up to us. Havertz wages and transfers caught up to us. That's our main two striking options. Both of them are wrong. This is why we're in the situation that we're in. This is not surprising. This is not surprising at all. It's not surprising at all. And you know what? The funny thing is, I bet all the people now that are complaining that we ain't getting certain players through the door. Where's our apologies? All of us here that called it out and said when we called out a lot of these signings early on in Arteta's reign, you're being negative. You're looking at, oh, these are good players. Arteta player, he needs his tools. He needs it. Okay, cool. Well, now look. The fan base want Eze. They want Gyökeres. Sorry. Can't get him. You man were too busy telling us that the Odegaard deserves 220, 230 a week. Too busy telling us that Havertz deserves 280 a week. Too busy telling us that Jesus deserves 220, 230 a week. Now you get what you get. This is what we're stuck with. It's actually ridiculous, man. It's actually ridiculous. You know what I mean? This football club is the club that never learns from the past. We're not smart like PSG. PSG saw, okay, we did the Galactical thing. We ain't getting the Champions League. Let's change our approach. When does Arsenal ever have that kind of foresight? We never do. We never do. We just continue with projects and phases, and as long as the fan base is settled, the ownership are like, yeah, cool, no worries, let's just continue. They all seem happy. Listen, when the club makes the right transfers, I'll give them praise. If we get Eze over the line, I'll give praise where praise is due. But at the moment, I said this on my last live, I'll say this again. I feel like Berta, I can't lie, I feel like a lot of the credibility that we gave Berta, it looks like Simeone deserved that credibility that was given Berta, bro, because this is the same sporting director that was grinning teeth, smiling from ear to ear when we got Kepa. That's an Edu level signing. This is the same person that was so happy taking pictures with Norgard. It ain't looking good, bro. It ain't looking good. I feel like you have to, you know what I mean? That half that CV of the players that he brought in and think, okay, maybe this guy, some of the players that were brought into Atleti were due to Simeone more than Berta. Not saying that you can't sign any good players. Obviously, we've got Zubamendi. But look at the way we're struggling with Gyökeres. Look at the way that we can't do two deals at once. It always seems like we have to do one deal and drag it and drag it and drag it and drag it. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I think this guy, as it stands, has been overhyped. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm just going to keep it honest. He's been overhyped. I think a lot of the hype around him, half of that should go to Simeone. Because the fact that we're getting Mascara in as well, this is under this guy's watch. We're getting Mascara. We've got Kepa. We've got Norgard. These are all Edu level signings. Mascara is what is he? The Colombian trustee. Norgard is what? The Danish El Nene. Kepa. Kepa's a Spanish Almunia. Is this good enough? Is this what we waited for? Is this what I've been waiting for? It's honestly, man. I'm sorry. As it stands, Berta's looking like a fraud, bro. I can't lie. There's a lot more signings he has to make before I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. I can really see what Berta's doing. I'm sorry, man. 3 signings off the bat for me that are not good enough. And I gave Berta a clean opportunity this window. But as it currently stands, for me, this window, if I rate it, probably a D-. Well, as it stands, it's an E. Probably actually an F. Probably an F. Out of 10 right now, as it currently stands, Gyökeres is not over the line. This window's a 2 out of 10. And that's me being generous. I'll be real with you. It's me being generous. 2 out of 10. And the only reason it's a 2 is because of Zubamendi. That's about it. That's about it. Because if we didn't get Zubamendi and we got Kepa and Mascara and Norgard, I'd give it a -2. I'd give it a -2. But because we got Zubamendi, I'll give it a 2. Gyökeres comes in, maybe 4 to 5, maybe 4. Maybe I'm looking more towards 4. I can't even lie, because there's so much more that we need to go out there and get. It's just a reality about it. Just a reality about it. Let's just be honest about it. Let's just be honest. Grown men acting like bitches. Oh no, why are you being negative? Oh, why can? Bro, how many more times do we have to see the reality, bro? I really question if the fan base that cry about the things that I say. Do you still believe in Santa Claus? Do you still believe in Father Christmas? Do you still when you ride a bike, when you ride one of the Boris bikes, or when you ride a bike, do you ride with stabilizers? Do you wear a helmet when you ride your bike? I don't know, bro. I don't know. These men always need protection. Have you changed your tampon? The reality is this club has not changed. Just getting a striker isn't good enough. We already did that with Aubameyang. A striker alone is not good enough. We need a midfield that is press resistant, that can create opportunities. We need wingers that are gonna help Saka and not put all the pressure on Saka. We need a bench that can actually change a game. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, this fan base, they love to protect mediocrity. They love to create excuses for this club as if they work for the club. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? These men like to defend this club like they're John Gotti's lawyer, bro. Teflon Don. This manager's like Teflon Don. You can't say nothing about this guy. You can't criticize. You can't say anything. I'm sorry. We should be able to be doing two deals at once. We should be able to do that. We should be able to go out there and do Gyökeres and Eze. The club said that the Madueke deal would not stumble the Gyökeres and Eze deal. We can't even get Eze over the line. It is what it is. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Big up to everyone that's locked in. And yeah, just make a sub, because I stay up late to do these clips and make sure they're out, you know, throughout the day, so you man get content and stuff like that. Just hit the like and sub, man. Do you know what I'm saying? If you appreciate the content, if you appreciate the fact that I'm even giving this much of a shit to even put these videos out, just hit the like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. We're on the way to 20k. We're working, we're hustling. Unlike this club, yeah, I put the work in to get to where I need to get to. I don't just sit there, make a bunch of excuses when I want to get somewhere. We put the work in, we hustle, we grind, we're outside. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. That's what we do, putting videos out like we're selling on the corner block. You know what I'm saying? Like this is BMF. So big up to everyone that's locked in, and I'm out, man. Love.